Hey you guys, so today I'm so excited to be filming this video because this is my favorite type, one of my favorite types of videos to do, which is empties. So basically I'm going to share with you guys things that I've used up, a lot of beauty products and all kinds of stuff, and then give you like a final review, like was this good? Was it awful? Did I repurchase it? Am I going to repurchase it? Got a little fuzzy sticking out. I keep like seeing it out the corner of my eye. But anyways, yeah, I thought we would just kind of get into it and but maybe not. Let me share with you guys a few things first. So I gotta share with you guys this necklace because there's probably one of my favorite things that I've gotten in a while from Bobble Bar. And it's all one piece, which is really cool. So it's kind of like, remember like the all one piece, kind of like more delicate ones that I used to wear? This one's kind of different because it's more like, it's like thicker. It's just a really easy way to like look like you're wearing a lot of necklaces, but you're not. But anyways, with this, which is kind of a little more like drab, you know, I don't know, and like the texture of it's kind of soft. It's just kind of nice to have something that's really like metallic and like bright and gold and pretty. So I really, really love this. I really hope that they still have them. I don't know if they still have them. I really hope that they do because I really love it. And then this is just that, I think I shared this in that video that I did around Christmas time. I think because I remember I was sitting in front of my Christmas tree when I was showing this, but I love this sweater. And you know, like going into spring, which it's so weird to even say that, but not really because the weather has been like so warm and weird here lately. I love things like this because you can wear like a tank top or a t-shirt under it, but then like wear your fuzzy stuff. I really hope that they still have this too. This is I love this jacket. So anyways, let's go. Can you see? I don't know if you can see my pillows. I was washing my pillow shams. I should have just like left them off the bed, but they don't look like that. They're just like bare pillows, but and my blankie. I swear, you guys, the thing is like, I mean, it is. I was gonna say it's like my security blanket, but it really is. And I always say this, but if someone has used a product, it is a true review. I cannot tell you, and this is why I love these videos so much and why I love doing them, because I love talking about things I like. I love sharing info with you guys. So I don't know, I just love talking about products, and it's just like an easy, like bam, bam, bam way to do that. A lot of different things too, a lot of different reviews in one, which I love. But you know, for me, I'm so frustrated with like, I don't know, like even like when people get press kits, or like I get press kits and I don't show you guys everything because I'm like, I'm not gonna get something, let it hit my doorstep, and then the next day be like, here you guys, here's a video. Like I like to use things, I like to really be able to like share stories about it, like, okay, well when I use this it did that, but then 2 weeks later it totally changed, you know, like I want to be honest with you guys and share like real stuff, because you guys I know are gonna go spend money on it like I do, and I don't want to ever steer anybody wrong. So that's why sometimes like when I do those mail day videos, which I need to do another one soon, of like things I've been sent, sometimes it's like older things or it's things that I've really, I don't know, like I just like to be totally real with you guys. And if someone has truly used an entire product, you know that they know what it's all about. Or like if someone's talking about something and it's like, oh, this is great, and it's like a bottle and it doesn't look like anything's been used, it's like, like, you know, sometimes I'll talk about those, but I'll be like, I just got this, you know, like, but if you're really gonna like do a review, or like for me, if I'm gonna like listen to a review, this is just my favorite way of doing that, and it's just so fun. Like I can really share a lot of info about something that you've used a lot. A lot of these things are like repeat things that I've purchased too, and I think that means a lot. Or for me to say this sucks and I bought this instead, or you know. You guys, I have so many good things to share. I'm so excited. Okay, so first, let's talk about that. I'm just grabbing whatever. I don't know. I'm not really, you know, doing an order here, but first thing is this cashmere body polish, and this is really oily, which I like. I like that in a body scrub because I don't like to use a lot of lotions. I've told you guys that before, but I love using a body scrub that feels really kind of oily, almost like it coats your skin. And you know, so you've got this really like soft, you know, you've just exfoliated, your skin's very soft, you kind of rinse it off and you get out and you don't feel like you have to pile on like so much stuff, you know? I love the way this smells. It smells kind of like like tropical, sugary, sweet. But I blow through some body scrub, you guys. I'm not kidding. I have two. I just put this one in here a couple days ago, and I already have my new one in my shower. But with body scrub, like you can't just use a little bit and be like, doo-doo-doo. Like you have to use not a ton, because I never feel like I waste it. I always feel like I have just enough. I even kind of go back and, but I go through it fairly quickly, and I use it almost every time I shower. And you may think that's a little excessive, but my skin feels really soft and I just like it. I'm like addicted to using it at the end of my shower. I will say that like if you've just shaven your legs, you don't want to just like go nuts and scrub your legs, because I don't really think you need to do that. But like if it's like the next day, like when you're just showering the next morning, you may not need to shave your legs, like whatever, then you can use that. But yeah, I'm not using it like head to toe every day, because a lot of days like if I don't shave my legs, you know, like if I just do it like every other day, but I shower every day. But I will say though, this is the stuff that's by Kim Zolciak, and I showed you guys this before, and I used the oil. And I think Brad kind of used this too. I feel like this went so fast, but it smells so delicious. But you know what? I don't think I would repurchase it, but I will say I really love her body oil, and I'm still going strong on that. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's better stuff, and I feel like this really kind of like lit me up. Like if I had just shaved my legs, like obviously I didn't put it on my legs, but it would really sting, which kind of sucks. But this doesn't, which is cool. And this I did purchase again. It's the Herbivore Cocoa Rose Coconut Oil Body Polish, you guys. This is so good. So it makes me want to try other things by them, but I have repurchased another one. It is in my shower, and I used it this morning. But I just feel like this is just such good quality. It does have that oiliness to it where it makes your skin feel really soft, but it's just very, I can probably even maybe get a little bit more out of this. I don't know why I smell it every time. I always say that. It kind of smells weird in the container, but when you put it on, it just smells like real, you know, rose oil deliciousness. But it's just very fine, like little grains of, oh crap, like little grains of sugar. Do you know what I mean? And this one's like oily too. Like, see, I can't win. I need to put this back in the shower maybe. But yeah, I love that. So I need to find a body scrub that's literally this big that is very cheap. That's this, but no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, next I have the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This is one of those little ones that came in the little set of these that I got, I think during the anniversary sale. And this was just the perfect little thing to keep in my purse. And this is what made me really fall in love with this scent, which I then went on to get the full size for Christmas. Brad got it for me. And then he also got me the little Travalo travel spray, which is that little like capsule looking travel spray that I think they only sell at Bloomingdale's. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But anyways, he got that for me and got it filled up with the Wood Sage and Sea Salt, so I can keep that with me. So I don't really miss this, but that's what I did use this for, was on the go. Love this so much. It has that scent of Gucci too that I like about Gucci too, that like kind of woody, really like, it's different. It's just a very different scent. It's really hard to describe, but it's very fresh. But it's not one of those fresh scents that's like almost too sharp and too masculine. You know, this smells very feminine and soft at the same time. And you can really like layer it with different things. It's so good. So yeah, obviously I already purchased that. This is a weird, this was really weird because I liked the actual product, but the container really, really was awful. And I think it made it dry out very quick because it got very thick and goopy and I just didn't want to use it on my face anymore. But it's the Smashbox 24-Hour CC Spot Concealer. And I think I mentioned this in a video before. I think I talked about it, but look, it's just very gross. It's one of those containers that just, every time you use it, it just squeezes out and like, it feels like glue inside of it. Like I probably, I was gonna say I probably could keep using it, but it's just too thick and gross. When I first got it, it was very liquidy. It went on just like nothing. And I would use it like to conceal little dark spots that may have been like left behind from like breakouts or something, or I wouldn't use it under my eyes, but just like anywhere that you have weirdness on your face. But then it just gooped like every time. And I would have to leave it sitting out all the time because I couldn't put it back in my drawer because it would just get all over everything. But it ended up getting really dry and goopy, but I love it. I just wish they would change the packaging. This is a fun little thing. It's I finally used all of this. I say finally, but you know, I would have went through it a lot quicker if I would have just been using this, but I have like different, you know, lip things that I like to use. But it's the Vaseline just original lip therapy, and mine is Bejeweled, and I think this one was like a little special thing that they were doing at Bobble Bar a while back, and I'm pretty sure you can find these. I think they sold them like this for a while. But it's just a good basic lip balm. I know people talk about like really expensive lip balms. I do that. Like you know, if I want to try something new, I'm like, you know, I know a lip balm's always gonna be good. I'm not gonna like spend a ton and then it be the wrong color. It's like a lip balm, you know? So sometimes like if I want something a little fancy or if I just wanna try something new, I have been known to spend a little bit on a different like lip balm, but you don't have to. Like these things are really good. So, but the container is so cute. It's basically just like, I mean, it's pretty goopy. It's just like original Vaseline. It doesn't have like weird Vaseline smell, but it was nice. But I used every little drippy drop of it, and I was thinking, I may want to like wipe it out with something just to make sure it's not goopy. And then you could keep it and maybe like put earrings in it or something like when you travel. Wouldn't that be kind of cute? I don't know. I hate to get rid of it because it's just such a cute little thing. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like the best thing I've probably ever used. And I used this before YouTube. I probably went through like maybe one or two of them then, but then I was trying different things and my skin was weird, and I didn't come back to it until recently, but it's the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense moisturizer, and I have been talking about these so much. And then, so they have two. They have one that's the Moisture Surge something, just the regular one that's like more gel, and I use that at night. I like pile it on. It's so good. But then this one that says Moisture Surge Intense, the container is a little more like frosted looking. It is like the most luxurious cream that you will ever put on your face, and it makes your skin look like just flawless, like poreless. And when you put it on, it just melts into your skin. It makes your skin just look like perfect, airbrushed, amazing skin. And you have to try it. Like, I'm not saying, like, if you try it, you will get what I'm saying. Like, I promise you. But it's just the best, and I've already gotten a new jar of it, and I'm already into it a little bit. I don't go through this one as quickly as I go through the other one that's like more of a gel, because I really pile that gel one on. But I like to use this in the morning because my makeup goes on so flawlessly. This is like, it gives the effect like you've used a primer, but I don't like to use those primers that feel like greasy, you know? I mean, I love that it's kind of like an all-in-one step kind of thing. But you know, like if you put a primer on your hand, like one of those really like poreless ones, and then your skin has that look to it, that's what I feel this does. But at the same time, it just makes your skin really like plump and moisturized and good. I have one of these, which I feel like is always in my empties. It's the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. I love this this cleanser. And a lot of people asked if I was still using my Clarisonic in my last skincare video. And yes, I use it every now and then with this. But I use that Lancer scrub, which is a pretty like heavy duty, intense scrub. I use that at night. And I really like to use my Clarisonic at night, I feel. So a lot of times I haven't been using that. But if you like your Clarisonic and you're not using like a really physical scrub, this is such, everything's got that oil from the scrub on it. This is just such a good one. And yeah, this is good. This is really good. It's like an acne cleanser that keeps your skin clear, but it's like super thick and like moisturizing. When I'm in the shower, I'll just like kind of pile it on and just kind of leave it there, kind of like a mask. The Buxom Kimberly lip gloss. I've had a few of these, and I don't know what it is. These are pretty big, but I go through these like crazy, and I think what it is because like I don't like to keep a lot of lip glosses. I think it's kind of gross to use them a long time. I'm really into like expiration dates and stuff. Like I really started doing that a couple years ago, and just, it's kind of like a no-nonsense thing for me. It's like I'm not gonna use something past an expiration date or past when it looks like it's changed or it's looking different or smelling different, because it's like, it's just gross, you know? So that's why I try not to keep a ton of makeup anymore. But I'm especially like that with lip glosses. I only like to keep a few. This is like the type that I would keep in my purse and then just use all the time. So I think that's why I go through them very quickly. But these Buxom lip glosses are so pretty and sparkly. The Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. Maybe this is, no, this isn't leak. It is. I think it's the rose one too. This one's leaking too. They just, I don't know, whatever. So the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. This is what I use to remove my makeup, which I didn't really mention much in that video because I feel like I've mentioned that so much, and that wasn't really something that's like attributing to like, wow, you know, my skin's better than ever because I'm using this product that I've always used to get my makeup off. Like, no, I mean, I think that obviously like it helps. And sometimes I use wipes. Sometimes I use baby wipes. Like, I don't know. It's just get your makeup off. But this is a really good one. I really do love that one. And I already have gotten into my other, I didn't like repurchase a full size one, but I have a travel size one that I've been using. but I kind of don't want to use all of that. I might just like use all of that and then keep the container because I don't like to travel that. But when I travel, I just bring wipes, so whatever. Oh, here's, speaking of, this is the Clinique. This is the other one, the Extended Thirst Relief. And you can see this one's more of like a really clear jar, but this is the one that's more of a gel. And this is a larger jar, and you can get it in this size too, but when I repurchased this one, I went for it in this larger jar, and of course, since repurchased this one, and I'm almost out of it again. And I'm not even heavy-handed with it. Like, I'm just, because it says you can use it and like really pile it on like a nighttime mask, and I don't use it like where it's goopy. I just put on a little more than you normally would, and it sinks in. It's not like it's wet, you know what I mean? But I guess I like the fact that it's not like majorly stupid expensive. I'm trying not to use it so quickly, but you guys, I can't help it. Like, I don't know how anyone would make that last a really long time if they're actually using it a lot. But it really has changed my skin, and my skin is so good. Honestly, this as well is attributing to that, and it's the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads, which I have repurchased, and I believe they've changed the packaging because mine is now blue. So, and this was an older one. I remember I bought it a very long time ago, and I used a little bit of it and then stopped and then just kind of left it under my counter or my cabinet. And then, like, you know, a few months ago, I started using it again, and then my skin just like totally changed. Like, I don't have any little clogged pores or anything. It's been really good because I do have, my skin is can be very problematic. It's not right now, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, look, I have another one of these. This is crazy. Like, see, I stick with what I like. I really do. Oh, and then another Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. So I had 2 of those. I think I will repurchase this though. Like I said, I am using my little one, but I really love those. I've got some dry shampoos. I'll talk about those in a minute. Let me grab some different things, like some makeup type stuff, but this is the Lancer skin exfoliant that I was talking about, and I believe I showed this in my skincare video because this is kind of what got me hooked on it. It's the Method Polish, and this is just the regular one. It smells like lavender. I think it has like lavender oil in it or something. Smells really, really good, and it's just the finest, grittiest scrub, and you don't just go nuts with it. You just barely smooth it on, and it's just so good. But when I repurchased it, I got the big size, which is gonna last me a long time. Like, I haven't even it doesn't feel like I've made a dent in it as I've used it because you just need the tiniest amount. But I got the one that says blemish control, and I really don't notice a huge difference other than that it smells more minty than this one. It's like a minty lavender scent, whereas this one's just like really lavender. But I think I would just maybe repurchase it. I don't know, I can't tell, but the blemish one's been doing really well, so I don't know. The Trish McAvoy High Volume Mascara and Jet Black. These are the ones that I love so much because they just kind of like tube off your lashes. It's a tubing mascara, so you don't need any makeup remover when you use it. You can use it on your makeup-free days when, you know, at night you're not going to go through some huge makeup removal routine. You might just wash your face. You can just use this, and then when you splash on the warm water and it gets saturated, you just kind of barely, and I know that sounds scary, like someone said, well, when you're tugging at your lashes, don't you find that it's bad? But no, because when you use makeup remover on regular mascara, you really are like, you know, this is just, you barely just lightly, and it comes off all in. It's just so cool. And I do have a new one of these. The curling one's really good too, but I like the one that's the high volume one. It's so goopy and gross, but you can see the brush is really small. It's really good for your lower lashes. But yeah, I do have another one that I haven't really gotten into yet because I've been trying to use up some different mascaras. I don't like to have a lot of mascaras open at the same time. Oh my gosh, you guys, this Wish shave cream. This is the best shave cream ever. This one is the Blue Agave scent, which I got on sale at Ulta, and you can find them really cheap sometimes, like just the different scents. And now I'm using the one that's the unscented, and it's just like white instead of the blue. But love Wish. I have a Clinique Acne Solutions liquid makeup. I love this liquid makeup so much I've already started another one. It's been pretty much what I usually only have about 2 or 3 foundations, if not like just 2 that I'm using. What I love about that one is that it has great coverage. When I use it, it kind of messes with my mind, like, because I feel like it's keeping my skin clear, you know? It doesn't dry me out or anything, but it's a beautiful, that's what I'm wearing today. It's a really beautiful finish if you use it with a dampened beauty blender. You can use the cakiest makeup that works with your skin if that's what works with your skin. And to avoid like that cakey look, just use any foundation with a dampened beauty blender, and It'll be great. Okay. I have the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment Mask. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd like repurchase it. I hate brow gels that are clear like this, but I mean, I guess it kind of shows you when it is getting kind of gross, but clear brow gel just goes nasty so fast, and you can never use up the whole thing. I probably used about half of this one. It's the MAC Brow Set, and it works really well, but now I'm using the Benefit, just the clear Benefit one, which is really nice. I think it holds a lot better, which is good for me because I have like really long brows. But yeah, after a while, when it picks up that color, which they all do if you fill in your brows or if you've used any makeup around it at all, it starts looking like that on your brows, which is kind of gross. I have a lid. I have the Chanel Volume Mascara. Love it, and I already have repurchased it, and I haven't opened it yet because I have my blue one that I'm still using. Do you remember when I bought the navy blue one? Finally, the Miracle CC Cushion, the purple. I finally couldn't really get anything out of this one. I've been using the peach one. These are meant to be like primers. When I very first got them, I showed you guys, you know, I used it before my makeup. I think I used like the green one or something, or maybe it was this one to like brighten up. They're so smooth and they're great primers, but then their color's so beautiful. I just started using them like, you take the sponge and just kind of put it there and it just brightens, or put it wherever you need it. It's so good. And it is pretty small. Cushions run out, I feel, generally a little faster than other things, and you can flip the cushion. You can do things to get out more product, but these are so small that if you use them regularly, they will go out. But in this range, which they are only available at Sephora, I would say to get the purple one or the peach. But if you have, I mean, regardless of what you're trying to do, I use them more for brightening, so that's why. But if you were trying to do like redness or something, they have a yellow and a green. My Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant, I really love this stuff. Two of these actually are in here, and I do have a new one now. I just ran out of one of these. I just threw one of these in there, and I just opened a new one. The L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense, it's not the same as it used to be. You guys remember years ago, I used to live for this stuff. This was like the only liner I ever talked about, and I purchased it again, so excited about it, and it just totally sucks. So I don't know, and I mentioned that in a video, and someone was like, yeah, it totally is. I'm like, well, maybe I'm not crazy, or maybe what it is, sometimes I think, you know, I've used something years ago that I absolutely loved, and then I think of all of the great things that I've used in between that time, and I'm like, maybe I'm just using better stuff, and when I go back to this, I'm like, it wasn't that good in the first place. I've really been into the Maybelline Curvy one. That's what I'm wearing today. Love that one. I love a good drugstore eyeliner and a good drugstore mascara because those things run out pretty quickly. I have two of these, the Moroccan Dry Shampoos, and this is in the light tones one, which is perfect for blonde hair because it has a purpley tint to it, which maybe you can see. It's like purple. But don't be scared because it's a really like light purple. I have two of these shampoos, the OGX Hydrate and Repair Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo and conditioner. I like having different kinds of shampoos. Like I like having one that's really hydrating to use maybe like once a week. I like to have a clarifying one to use maybe once a week, and then a purple one to use like, you know, once a month or whatever. But this is good. I mean, I had these years ago, and I can still smell a little. They're fine. They're nice. I don't know. I just kind of moved on and got something else. The Rouge Coco Balm by Chanel. I've already got another one, but maybe I can like dig that out. But I use it so much to where it was like scraping my lips, but I actually got another one for Christmas, and I got two for Christmas because I'm like itching. That's gross. I actually got two of them for Christmas, so I have one that's a backup. I have two of these. I just put one of these in here, the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac Acne Clearing Lotion. This is a benzoyl peroxide cream that you use after you wash your face. So I use the pads, and I've been using them just once, you know, at night. And then, you know, after that dries, then I use this. And these are very, like, it feels creamy. Like, when you put it on your skin, it just feels kind of, like, silky and creamy. Like, it just sinks in. And then, of course, pile on your moisturizer afterwards. But I've never experienced any dryness. If you have not used benzoyl peroxide, or you're not used to using, like, acne treatments or anything, maybe just use... obviously just use it like every other day, just like once a day, and then really use your moisturizer. Like, get a great moisturizer That's what these lids were floating around in there. They were the lids to those. And I do have another one, but that is what keeps me from having blackheads. That is the key to keeping your skin like poreless and really nice looking. It will like eradicate your eradicate? No, that's a different Kate Somerville product, which I'm not really into. I don't really like that one, but okay, regardless. It will eradicate your blackheads. It will make your skin just look so flawless and pretty, and it really keeps me from breaking out. I'm like sitting funny. I'm kind of like all at an angle. And then I have my Herborian BB cream, which you guys know is like, it's kind of a staple of favorites. It's or in empties. Have I been saying that? Favorites? This? Okay, whatever. It's a staple in my empties usually, but I have not repurchased this again because I've been using the Clinique, which is just very light. Like if I use it with a dampened beauty blender, it's just very light. And sometimes this felt, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just got used to it, but I would use this like as everything. Like I would use it as my moisturizer, like everything. So it was a little thicker. And I just honestly feel like that Clinique looks a lot more natural. I have my Hand Food Hand Cream by Soap & Glory. I love this. I love the way this stuff smells. And, ooh, it smells bad, right? Ooh, it's like the dried, like, gross waxiness that stinks. But it does smell good when you actually use it. And, oh my gosh, I have two. I've been using that Chanel hand cream, which I really like, but it is a little pricey, so I feel kind of ridiculous. But it's big, so I'm not, like, running out of it anytime soon. But I always really, really try to use hand cream because my hands are gross and dry all the time, my nails. The replica lipstick on, and then I have one more that has just a little bit that I used as well that's in my bathroom, but I did end up repurchasing a full size of that. I've talked about that a lot. It's one of my new favorite scents. It's very sweet. It's the perfect sweet fragrance. If you're looking for a sweet fragrance, it's kind of sugary smelling to add into your collection, that would be it. One more thing is another dry shampoo. You guys, I'm obsessed with dry shampoo. Like I shower in the morning, quickly, every morning, but I wash my hair like every other time. And I have just, my hair's always been just so fine, and then of course today I didn't really do much to it, but I do have a little bit of dry shampoo in there. It just is better for me to have a little bit of something. So like even like now, my hair's really clean, I just washed it, but I still, right after I dry it or right after I let it dry, spray a little bit of dry shampoo in there. It just makes it stay. Like I have to touch my hair a lot because it's straight. If I had a curly hairstyle, it would just be like, it would just be staying. I wouldn't have to be. But when you have like straight kind of silky hair, where is it? Oh, but like you see, I mean, I have to kind of like touch it and keep it back sometimes, and like it'll stay like that for a little bit, but then it'll be like this in like 2 seconds. And if you have straight silky hair, you feel me? But if you use a little bit of a dry shampoo, it just helps it stay, you know what I mean? And then of course, like the next day, you can use it too. And I don't use dry shampoo when my hair gets gross. Like that's not the point. I mean, obviously I would do that if it got, but I'm saying like, if I use dry shampoo every day, so like the first and then the second day, it never gets to that point, you know what I mean? So just use it lightly. But these, the Moroccan oil ones, and I think I mentioned that when I bought them, I had been used to such gritty dry shampoos that these are very light. So if you are doing that where you're like using it every day, these are very good. But when I ran out of those, I went back to this. I had this guy under my counter, and I remember like a long time ago kind of not bashing it, but just saying like, it's not good, you know? I mean, being honest about it. Everybody says, oh, you're bashing something if you say it's not good. Well, no, I'm just being honest with you guys. It smells kind of funny, and this is the sugar lemon scent. But I was like, whoa, this is serious. Like it is really volumizing, man. This is like taking care of everything. So I thought, well, now I kind of like, you know, maybe I'll go back to using like thicker ones. Like, do you remember the Elizabeth and James Nirvana ones? Which those were kind of expensive, but I was on a kick of getting those for a while too. So I really loved this one. I used all of it, obviously, so that's why it's in here. But then I repurchased the one that's called like Fresh Blossom, and I love it. It's almost like they improved it, because that's what I didn't like, is that the scent kind of went a little vinegary. Like it kind of smelled weird after the scent fades. It's like the scent is masking what it really smells like, which is pickles. So I don't know, but the Fresh Blossom one doesn't smell like that, and that's what I've been using lately, and I love it. So yes, long story short, I did repurchase this one. So that is all of my empties, you guys. I got some trash, real trash mixed in there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I love these. I think it's just the best way to get reviews. If someone has really used a product, then you know that they know what it's all about. So Thank you guys so much for watching. So I'll link to some of the things below if you guys are looking for anything in particular, like maybe something that I like really raved about or something. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and for being so great. You guys just make this really fun for me. So again, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.